Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. Starting a coaching training program or improving your coaching training program really takes a couple fundamental business imperatives. First and foremost, training. Now, I'm going to make an editorial, and my training friends will understand where I'm coming from. Training by itself is not the entire answer. Training needs to be followed up with some reinforcement strategies. Now, let's first talk about training. Training needs to also have a coaching framework. You need to teach people how to coach through a framework. Here's why. It's a lot like improving coaching skills, and maybe a parallel would be speaking skills. Yet, speaking skills lead to presentations. Would you honestly get up and do a presentation without an understanding or an outline or a framework of what you're going to deliver? Would you just honestly get up in front of a large group of people and just shoot from the hip? Probably not. A coaching framework serves the same way. Even though the stage is smaller, it keeps leaders on track. It keeps the process on track. Now, we happen to teach something called QALMS, questions, activities, learning projects. That's our direct coaching. M is the motivator. What is in it for this person? Where do they want to go? And then S, supplemental coaching. Supplemental coaching are prescriptive coaching strategies that allow leaders to accelerate talent development without any of their own in-person time. That's what people love about our coaching framework. So number one, train, and then train on a framework. Number two, practice, practice, practice. A little bit more practice after that. You have to practice. Coaching is a new language. You cannot speak it fluently because you attended a training session. So if you're in the learning development training space, we have to schedule practice sessions. Now, we do something here at Progress Coaching called coaching pods. The way you make this effective is have people share their target coaching individual, someone that they're coaching that they can share. So there's a real world application, which leads to what? The WIFT, what's in it for them. It's not training. Now we've actually gone to real world application. That's how you deliver practice. Number three, when people are practicing and role playing, for the first 4 to 6 sessions, stay away from constructive feedback. Ask people to talk about their partner who they practice with or themselves positively, such as, John, what did Jill do well? Jill, what did John do well? In that practice session, John, what did you do that you're really proud of? Jill, what are 2 things you did you're proud of? Help people feel good about getting better. Then they're going to be more willing to practice as they go forward. Now, in addition to that, we have training, we have application, we have cohorts, we have practice. Then we have to also provide support. You have to have tools, support where people can prepare for coaching sessions or self-educate. So if you have a team, a leader might say, I'm coaching one person in taking more initiative, another person in more decisive decision-making. I've got to coach a really strong employee, a high potential when we don't have any promotional opportunities. All of those require different conversations. So we can't just use the framework. We also have to embed creativity within the framework. So what we've done here at Progress Coaching is we've created a platform called CoachApply 5.0, which has hundreds and hundreds of mini coaching strategies, from attitude to change management, to time management, to sales, to customer service, to attitude, to motivation, giving people the exact questions, activities, learning projects using our framework QALMS so people can download or print those plans so they can prepare and self-educate. So if you want to launch a successful, or if you want to improve your coaching program, number one, training. Number two, have a coaching framework. Number three, practice, practice, practice. Number four, feedback progressions. Use feedback strategically to get people to feel better, and then have some support elements that allow people to prepare and self-educate. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.